Well, if you don't have motorcycles on the mind, but instead you have, what am I going to do with these kids this summer? We've got an idea for you. A program held at various locations throughout the summer. Park and play and stay and play. Your kids play games, crafts, they make friends, and it's all free. It's a city program. Erin Taylor, the Community Recreation Coordinator at the City of Calgary. Let's talk about this little book, because I am one of those parents who wait for it to come out.
Sure.
And I look for my community and I think, okay, there's a week. We've got some great ideas. Let's talk about what you do with these kids when they show up at the park.
Yeah, so we have two programs. There's the Park and Play, which is for the older kids, the 6 to 12-year-olds. And then we have the Stay and Play program, which is for younger kids, the 3 to 5-year-olds. And with the Stay and Play program, the parents actually stay with the kids. But we do have the leaders there that are doing structured games, activities, crafts, like you mentioned with them. So it starts at noon in different communities across the city. So the book that you're talking about here is available at various locations across the city. But if you have access to the internet, probably the easiest way to get it is to go to www.calgary.ca/CNS, and that's where you can get an online version. You can go through there and check out if there's a Park and Play or Stay and Play program in your community. Okay. And if not, there's usually one with a couple communities
around the area. So it's listed by weeks, and then you go through each week and you look and see when they're in your community. And then they give you the address of where it is. So let's say we've got the little guys. Do we have to pre-register?
No, you just show up on that day,
okay,
and then you need to sign them in. And if, like for the little guys with the Stay and Play program, you would need to stay. But with the older guys, you can just sign in. Then you can head off to whatever you need to do. It's not a full day camp, but it's a great opportunity for your kids to interact with other kids and give you a break during the summer if you need to do some shopping or if you want to go do some errands, that type of stuff.
And the kids are outside, they're running around. Are these rain or shine?
Some of our locations have some indoor spots,
okay,
so if they're based out of a community center, they would be able to go inside. If they're based out of just a park in the city, then they would not be running during a rainstorm. So the leaders would let you know, and then if there was a rain halfway through, we have all their contact information for the parents,
so that's
and
the
we
way it
give
goes.
them a call.
So these start at noon?
Yeah.
And they run till?
They run till, don't ask me that question.
Oh.
Sorry, till 3:30.
Till 3:30, okay. So that's a good chunk of time. You know what I love is they're outside, they're running around, and you've got great enthusiastic young leaders that are doing the programming.
Yeah, and we'd spend a lot of time training our staff at the City of Calgary, so they do have their first aid, CPR. They go through some training with all their staff across the city. Then we do some area-specific training. So I work out of the north area of the city, so we have specific training for that north area. Very supportive programmers and specialists that oversee those staff.
Yes, and they're very enthusiastic, and they take criticism well. I was telling Erin that last year Avery went to one of these, and after the first day she gave the instructor a critique of what she'd like to see and some suggestions for changing the program, and he was very nice about it. And she went back the next day and said, at the end of it, she said to him, I like the changes you made, I'll be back tomorrow. So they're very enthusiastic, and who's surprised that Avery would do this? They're very enthusiastic, they really know what they're doing, they're great connecting with kids, and it's a bunch of kids from the neighborhood, so you can make some new friends. All good. For more information, 311, or check out calgary.ca/CNS. And pick up the latest edition of Calgary's Child Mag. It is free, various places around the city. Become a fan of Calgary's Child Facebook or follow them on Twitter. Thanks, Erin. And look for your little booklet. You can pick these up and get all the information you need about free city programs going on all summer long.